Alrighty, so we're back in Fish, and as a note, we're going to be going over everything you need to be doing it now before this update drops. So I'm recording this a bit in advance because I have people coming over tomorrow, so I can't really do much tomorrow. So as you see, we have the Fishmas update coming now. As a quick note, oh, this is going to be insane, Fishmas, right? They have been hyping this up and working on this for nearly a month now. For the most part, as you know, I've been doing Forge videos, right? I'm not too up to date with glitches and methods like that, so I will try to give you a bit of an outline for strategies that I have been able to research recently, because I was doing a bit of a research on topics for like money methods that are probably going to get patched, things like that, and things you should probably like get ready for, like physical items you should probably go and get, save for them, just to be ready for. So first things, and I'm going to be giving away every single thing necessary to get the Oni Ralphix rods set in. If you want to enter into the giveaway, all you got to do is comment your Roblox username down below, hype this video, and leave a like, and that'll enter you into the giveaway. Once again, I'm going to be giving away the entire set to the winner of the giveaway. As a note, this is one of the things I would honestly recommend, is getting as much bait as you can, and specifically these types of bait. So like for me, I really like getting the Luminous Larva, and I'm almost out, but Luminous Larva is super overpowered, really good for just bait, and just using that in general, especially for just everything that we're going to be having to catch. Now, most likely, if it's similar to last time, there's going to be some form of like a Christmas based event, right, where you're going to have to get certain baits that benefit certain things, sort of like how the North Star Serpent, if y'all remember, was benefited by like the Christmas bait. Like obviously I don't have that, but we do have Christmas bait. As you see, we have Cookie Crumble. I know there's some other ones, Frost Nova bait, Fruitcake Flakes. Now, to get these, as of right now, currently, the only way you can get them, super simple. Go here, do this. I would honestly recommend, if you can, skipping as many as you can to get the full thing, if possible, because obviously you do want to get this peppermint boat, all these things. You do want to make sure you do get this full thing completely unlocked, because obviously a lot of these bait are probably going to be very beneficial and helpful. Now, next thing we're going to be going over is the money method strat. So these are some of the strategies I've seen a lot of people saying are the current best, which do tend to be, you know, the most common scenario. Also, if it seems a bit smoother all of a sudden, I forgot to turn on FPS boost settings. So we're at 240 FPS now, peak. So I'm gonna head on over to current strategies. So after they remove the turkey and all that, currently they're, besides this bot, right, this is just a current one of the ones. In Mushgrove Swamp, you can simply come on over to the, let me find it. Yeah, the Carrot Garden. So you can come on over to the Carrot Garden. Super good. Realistically, one of the best bots. I would only really recommend coming down here during an Aurora, because it's when you're going to get the most beneficial value because of the things you're catching here. Now, the things you are catching here, though, if we go over to the Carrot Garden Bestiary, Carrot Shark, yeah, just the Carrot Shark prefers windy in spring. It's currently autumn, so I'd have to wait a good bit for that. But spring, windy weather, this obviously completely overdone by if you just have an Aurora. None of these prefer a specific type of bait, but I would recommend during the spring using this. Now, if you do want to check, you can just go over to the Fish Wiki and you can see like the active season if you don't want to join in, you know, to do it wrong. So for me, spring's going to start in 10 hours as of recording this, so I can just join in, you know, for 10 hours. Now, the next thing is going to be pretty simple. So we're going to want to figure out what, obviously for the Christmas wish list, that was a bit of a tongue twister. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out what rods they're wanting to wish for. So as you can obviously do a bit of research of an outline for this, but as of recording this, this is the 12th. So you'll probably be watching this on the 13th, right? So we have the 13th, and then we have 12 more days until Christmas. You know, I feel like that's a theme or something. 12 more days till Christmas. Yeah, that is kind of like a song. Anyways, so from now until then, Fishmas, starting on Fishmas till Christmas, you know, big bars right there. You're going to have 12 rough days to figure out which rod you want to get. Now, my recommendation is going down to the website, the Fish Wikipedia. You can come on down to the rod selection. Just scroll on down to the bottom. Now, they said like parameter wise, well, that is a huge gap. Hold on. Did you see that? Look how big this gap is right here. For they said you can only get rods that have been obtainable at some point, essentially. So if it wasn't obtainable or hasn't been obtained, like if it had a quest or at some point, or if it was obtained, but not like admin rods, you can't get those unless they specifically clarify that. But some pretty good rods to consider, firstly being the Rod of the Cosmos, allowing you to get cosmic relics. I honestly might get this one just because I feel like this is a really good rod to get. Then you can take obviously cosmic relics. You can trade for those for rarer stuff to get other rods and other things, but cosmic rod or the Rod of the Cosmos is a pretty good option. Now, if we go down even further, because this page is there, what is this gap right here? Look how big this is. This is a huge gap. Anyways, now these are removed code exclusives. I don't believe these will, I believe believe these will be obtainable because of the fact they were obtainable at some point. So they're not like admin only. I don't think second C ones are going to be obtainable. This is what I don't think will be obtainable though, is exclusive or unobtainable rods, which if we scroll even further down are going to be like these ones, like the pin rod, the frostbane rod, the Sanguine Spire, or not these. These are like, okay, not like that, but admin rods, like the Fish Photographer, the View Smasher, right? Those won't be obtainable, but like the Sword of Darkness from like the black market, those will be obtainable. So like realistically, the only ones that aren't going to be obtainable are admin rods. I think that's like the only rod type that's not going to be obtainable. Now, what I will say is me personally, I'm going to take advantage of this and I'm going to make multiple alt accounts and join in on those alt accounts, right? And figure out a bit of an outline. Now, if you do join my Discord server, I will notify y'all on what rods you can't get, because I'll be wishing for like dev rods and admin rods and be like, you know, y'all, you can't get this admin rod, but you can't get this rod. You can't get this admin rod. You can't get this admin rod, right? And I'll just give like a bit of an outline, because obviously some admin rods are absolutely overpowered, and you know, most they're probably going to get nerfed, but if a lot of people don't wish for it, they might not get nerfed. So join my Discord server, link in the description. I will be doing that. Multiple accounts to test what rods you can and can't get that are like admin or super exclusive. Now for the next thing, quick overview, the other best money spot you should probably check out is the mine shaft. Now the mine shaft is going to be obtained from the Sunstone Island. So obviously you got to do the Merlin's quest, unlock the mine shaft. Reason for that is when you catch the exclusive, not exclusive, the when you catch the radiant crystal, you get luck boosts like for 2 minutes, and then it stacks, and it pretty much just makes it easier and easier until you're catching it like super consistently. Now the other thing is you also want to make sure that you complete the current active quests. This would be as far as getting the new Blade of Glorp. Obviously this is from the previous update. You want to get this one is super good luck for being a decent, you know, actually usable rod. Really recommend getting this Blade of Glorp, super overpowered. Then, but obviously you would probably want to get that because obviously, you know, it's a mini event, it's probably going to be removed. Next, obviously there are a lot of codes actively in right now. I would recommend redeeming those, which for codes, as far as that goes, they are simply this. So temporary submarine, this is obviously added a while ago and gives you all the stuff to craft a submarine. Then you can get the carbon dev slop skins. You can get that. This is, I think, a bit of like a little hint towards people. These are all rod skins for the best, like unobtainable rods that were like super good. So like there's rods for, I think it's like a few of them. Then you get the Scarlet and Is It Really You? So this will give you one for the Wing Ripper, the Nate's Blade, and a bunch of other ones like the Serenus or the Polaris Serenade, the Nate's Blade, a bunch of skins like that. It's pretty much just to further more hint towards the Fishmas like wishing list thing, just as like a bit more of like a little like, these are some of the rods you're going to be able to get pretty much. Now there's no way to tell if these are like the best rods we're going to be able to get. I really hope we can get some of the admin rods. Once again, another reason you should join the Discord server. Next thing is, as a quick note though, there is a really good chance there's a ton to this update, so I will be posting a ton on this when the update comes out, if I can manage to. Sad thing is I will probably be a tad bit late, so I will try to post like a big full update guide. So, you know, if you would be so kind as to not complete the update before I can, that would be nice, so I could, you know, be relatively not too far behind. But for the most part, it's pretty much going to be it for this video. Once again, make sure you lock in for this update. This is going to be insane. This is going to be crazy, and I will see you on